Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. Today we're going to have a speaking test. This is going to take like 12 to 15 minutes of your time. Are you ready to begin?
Yes, I'm ready.
Now, before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Ellen and I will be your examiner. So, can you please introduce yourself?
My name's Hương. I'm 16 years old and I'm a student at VN High School.
Okay, so this video is recorded for marking purposes. Let's begin. Part 1 is all about hobbies. What are your hobbies?
In my free time, I like playing badminton, watching films, and especially is traveling because this hobby can help me relax, reduce my stress, and healing after a tired day.
What is your favorite musical instrument?
Uh, I I don't stand on music, so I. But in my mind, I think I prefer the piano the best because when I listen the melody and the tone of piano, I can feel I'm more comfortable and feel healing after many tired.
Do you prefer action films or comedies?
I think it's comedies because when I saw this type of film, I can laugh bigger and reduce my stress. I can feel comfortable with my friend when I saw the comedy film.
Do you think it's important to read novels and poetry?
Uh, with my heavy program studying, I think reading novel is a crucial thing in my mind because when I read novel, I can improve my literature writing skills and I can open my mind more and more.
Okay, so let me expand more question this time, all about the internet. Right? Does everyone have access to the internet in your country?
Uh, I'm not sure, but almost people in my country can access the internet and they can give some information about social, about control and job, and in my country. So I think almost people can access the internet.
What do you use the internet for?
Um, because of because of my career is student, so I can use the internet to help my studying, such as it can help me become a calculator or help me learn again after the lesson about my class.
At the present, can you live without mobile phones?
Yes, I can, because one day if I don't have phone, I will have many things to do, such as spending more time for my family or friend, going outdoor to play sports or going swimming. It's my favorite.
Okay. So now let's begin with part 2 this time. So part 2 is all about the cue card. I'm giving you the cue card. So this cue card is on this portion. And you will also have an extra paper and a pen. So you will have 1 minute to prepare up about your cue card, and after 1 minute you have 2 minutes to speak. Before you begin, I want you to read your cue card.
My cue card is describing a hobby you enjoy.
You should say,
I should say that how long I have been doing it, how often I do it, and what benefits I get from it, and explain why I enjoy it.
Alright, so again, you're going to talk about your hobbies in 2 minutes. So before that, you have 1 minute to prepare. It begins now. Alright, so your 1 minute is done. This time you have 2 minutes to speak.
Let me tell you about my hobby. And one day when I 6 years old, my dad told me that, daughter, let's go outdoor and play sports. I can taught me, and then I go to the badminton court with my dad, and he taught me how to use the racket in right way, and some skill in the badminton court, and especially he taught me how to move in right way in a badminton set. And since he taught me, I have had ambitious with the badminton, and so and I promise with him that I will to be a famous athlete in national. But you know, I am student, so I cannot do this because in Vietnam the sport is really not improved, so I can focus on my studying, and but I still play badminton in the weekend. When I play badminton, I always think about my father because I feel grateful with him because he taught me he taught me a sport, but I cannot live with him one day, so I feel a part of sad.
Alright, perfectly timing for 2 minutes. Let me have the cue card, the pen, and the paper back. So, since the topic in part 2 is all about a hobby, let me ask more questions regarding that in part 3. Do you think men and women tend to have different types of hobbies?
Let me think. In my mind, I don't think that men and women must have their own hobbies, because hobbies is don't type with their sex. So men and women can have the same hobbies. I think that.
Why do some people get obsessed with their hobbies?
Can you explain for me the obsess?
Right. Why do some people get attracted with their hobbies that they're going to spend lots of money with that?
As I know, some people have the ambitious with their hobby, like badminton for me, and or some sports like football or baseball. So I think they can upset with their hobby.
Do you agree that people should spend a lot of money to do their hobbies?
If these people is a rich people, they can spend their money on their sport to relax and reduce stress. But some people have the average salary. I think that they should not spend their money on hobby because it's very waste.
Do you think hobbies that keep fit are better than hobbies that can go and sit down?
Can you repeat the question again?
Alright, so there are two kinds of hobbies.
Yeah.
First, hobbies are hobbies that keep you fit,
Yeah.
they keep you healthy. And the second hobby is the hobby that you sit down all day. Do you think hobbies that keep you fit are better than hobbies that you can do sitting down?
In my perspective, I think that two types always have their own benefits of them, but I think hobbies can keeping your fit can bring more benefits about health and can relax or reduce stress with your hobby.
Should people feel a duty to do something? Alright, let me ask another question. Do people have more free time now than in the past?
I think no, because in the modernization period, many people focus on their salary, so they can have too much time to focus on their hobby than in the past.
Alright, okay. So that's the end of our speaking. Thank you so much for participating. We'll end this one.